What's up, everybody? Miss Montana here, back with another video after being gone so long. Sorry, YouTube is my hobby, not my career, so I apologize. So in lieu of the Kevin Hart scandal, I have been posting on my Instagram about him cheating on his pregnant wife, Iniko, after he had already cheated on his previous wife, Tori. And it came to me that, and I probably had this feeling for a couple of years, a good long couple of years, that monogamy isn't for everybody. This is just going to be a draft video. I'm going to be all over the place in this video, just a rough draft video. And I'll probably make another video official about this topic that I'm about to go into and include some of you guys' comments and views on it. But I was thinking that monogamy is not for certain people. Everybody's not meant to be monogamous. I really say leave monogamy for the monogamous and leave polygamy, polyandry, all that stuff, all that other stuff, the non-monogamous relationships, for the polygamist. I think that polygamy, polyandry, things like that, or polyamory should be more open and accepted in today's society and not frowned upon. And I'm strictly talking about polyamory, not necessarily like swingers or threesomes, things like that. Because those things kind of have like a bad rap to it. Nothing wrong with it, but as long as all parties involved agree and are aware, then it's absolutely cool. But I would like to start a movement to make polygamy normal. Not polygamy, polyamory. Polyamory. So look up polyamory on like Google and figure out. It basically says it's a type of relationship that you can have. It's a non-monogamous relationship that you have with where you're free to love and be in a relationship with whomever you want, however many partners you want, for whatever reason that you and those particular partners agree upon, and everybody is aware, everybody knows, everybody's down with it. They're also able to do the same thing with other people. So it's like it's just almost like an open relationship. And the difference between, and I always kind of wonder, like, what's the difference between just being single and doing what you want to do compared to being a polyamorous? The difference is, when you're single and you can just do what you want to do, you don't have to answer to anybody. You don't have to respect someone's wishes or things like that. With polyamory, you have to, the people that you choose to get involved into a relationship with, you have to respect their wishes. You have to respect and honor what you guys agreed upon with the type of relationship that you'll have. Now, it's not all about sex. A lot of people think that polyamory is just, a free-for-all, have sex with whomever you want, and that's your excuse. You want to call it polyamory. But it's really not necessarily about that. It's about a person that, like, say for instance, you're a sapiosexual. You just get off on someone's intellect, male, female, just different people's intellect. Different people have things to offer. And say for instance, also, you're just a free spirit and you just a very loving person, and you just don't want to, strictly love one person, and monogamy is not for you. That's fine. Like, polyamory is something that you can venture off into, something that you can be comfortable in. It's definitely a community for it. And a lot of people are in it, and I hear that gay males or bisexual males have a hard time being open about it, but actually they shouldn't. But this is definitely something I want to touch on, look into, and it's definitely an option to kind of alleviate the cheating, so much cheating going on with men and women cheating in their relationships or their marriages. Like, just realize monogamy is not for you. You don't have to be monogamous. There are other options. You can be polyamorous. You can be a polygamist. Like, there are different things that you can do to kind of suit the type of person that you are, if you know you're not a one-man woman, Kevin Hart, then be a polyamorous or be a polygamist. Like, you have other options instead of claiming monogamy, and you in your head know you're not capable of monogamy. You're not capable of committing to one person and just being with that one person and just focus on that one person and not screwing that up. There are other options if you feel like you just don't have that monogamous itch, and you just still want to enjoy different people for different reasons. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be all about sex. It can be about, I like this person because, you know, they provide me with a great sense of, I don't know, happiness or joy, just to be around them. They're so positive. I like this person over here because we have mutual interests in like the same type of business and, you know, drive and motivation to get money, and that's how we connect. And I like this person because whenever we go out, they just light up a crowd, and they're like the life of the party, and then we get along so well. I just love being around this person for that, and I love this person for that energy. And I might love this one person specifically for sex, but everybody else is for something else, you know, that just a different, okay, like when you think about things that we put on our list of what we look for in a mate, you'll never find that every single thing on our list, if you do, you're lucky, on in one person. So polyamory is one of the ways that you can find everything on that list, but it just isn't. You have the ability, to make it come from more than one person, and all parties involved are aware that you are dating or in relationship with other people, and that they too have the ability to date and see other people and be in relationships with other people. Now, there are different subtitles to the poly world. There's different subtitles to it. There's one like anarchy, where you have like a favorite or a main relationship, and everyone still knows, but this is your main person that you're in a relationship with. And I mean, it's so many subtitles to it. When you start doing your research and digging into it, it's a lot of different titles to it. There are monopoly, triad poly. There are some things that's supposed to be frowned upon called unicorn or unicorn hunting. Like, it's so much to it when I start looking into it. But it's something fun to kind of look. It's very intriguing to look and research about it. There are numerous groups and groups that you can be a part of, and meetups and things like that. So there's like a total community for this. And I guess the bigger it is, the more people are joining into it, the more acceptable it can be in society, the more it can be looked upon as okay, as an option, instead of everybody like, oh, you have to be monogamous and that's just the way of the world, that's the standard. Like, that's not the end all be all, because obviously they ain't for everybody, because definitely not working. We don't see everybody getting relationships and being dedicated to that one person. We see a lot of cheating, a lot of infidelity, just a lot of stuff going on. So monogamy is not the end all be all. We got to remove that standard and give people options, because everybody ain't the same. Everybody's not the same. Everybody don't want the same. Like I said, leave the monogamy for the monogamist, and leave everything else up, you know, for the people who aren't in monogamy, or who are not down for monogamy. There are non-monogamous. Oh, look at the rainbow. I see you're trying to show me. Okay, there are non-monogamous. There are non-monogamous that, I mean, there are options for you. So let's talk about it in the comments if you're involved in this type of situation. I mean, it's definitely a way to possibly get rid of hoe shaming, slut shaming, male shame, I mean, gay bashing, things like that. Like, when I was researching, I was finding out a lot of stuff, and that's why I said, like, it's frowned upon in the gay male community that a gay male can be a poly male. Like, it's weird, but I don't know why I mean, that's just society stuck in their ways again too, but it's alternative to being a side chick, you know. It's so many benefits But we'll talk about that in another video, like an official video, when I just like have it all laid out. But leave your comments down below. Talk to me. Tell me, what should I address? Like, what do you know about it? What can you add to it? And we'll talk about it in the comments. All right, love some.